I'm not sure how this is going to look on video. It's very exciting. Ended up not breaking his car. That was terrible. Focus a little more here. That's alright, room for improvement. Ouch. Been there briefly. You never know. Not perfectly ideal. Uh-oh, can't complain too loudly about that, but things keep happening. That makes it a lot of fun. That's something. Just insane what just happened there. Feel a little bit bad not being punished. I had a good time. It was intense. Alright, here we are at Okayama for our race this week. Okayama, of course, is in Japan. It's sort of in western Japan, out towards Osaka and that area, past Nagoya. And it's a little bit, from what I hear, a little bit in the country. In fact, that's why this track only hosted 2 rounds of F1. It hosted 2 rounds in the early 90s. Michael Schumacher won both of them when he was with Benetton. That car in particular brings up memories for me of my early years watching Formula One. My family would wake up for church on a Sunday morning, and we would have Formula One on the TV while we were eating breakfast before we headed off. So here we go on our qualifying attempt. This track is pretty racy. We're not on the full Grand Prix circuit, of course. We are on what they call the short course, the International Short Course. But it's been a good circuit. It's fairly wide. There's a couple of places where one could overtake. The racing has been pretty good here. And because I've said that, most likely this race that you're going to watch is going to be some kind of single file parade. Probably will not be as crazy as the IndyCar race from today, where Marcus Ericsson launched himself over the back of another car, ended up not breaking his car, and going on to win the race. It was a little wild. At one point there were as many caution laps as there were race laps. Alright, speaking of laps, that was barely one. That was terrible. I gotta focus a little more here. Alright, neither of my laps have been all that great. I feel like I'm gonna be at the back of the grid here today. That's alright, room for improvement. We are across the line for quali. Yeah, 8th place. Ouch. Oh, so initially I thought it popped up 8th place, but it looks like actually 5th. A couple of people into the 1 minute flat range. I've been there briefly, but mostly I'm in the 101s. And quite a few people there. So it seems like this will be a pretty solid race. You never know. Alright, let's hop onto the grid, get ourselves ready here. So as always, our goal is going to be to finish in 5th place with as few incident points as we can manage. So we will see if that happens. I hope so. Alright, looks like our grid is set. Got red lights. And we are away here at Okayama, the short course. Be careful through the first few corners. Starting on the outside here, the first couple of corners go to the right, so that makes the outside maybe not perfectly ideal.
Clear on the right side. Still there. Clear.
Alright, we lost a few spots there. Yeah, I thought he was going to chop me there. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm just not sure. He didn't see the other car there. I'm not great track awareness. But we were fortunate to avoid it. This race, unlike most of the others that I've done so far, rather than being 10 laps, it's 15 laps. And that, of course, is due to the shorter nature of the track. The laps being right around a minute rather than, you know, a minute 20 or a minute 30 like some of the other courses we've been on.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Alright, that was pretty nicely done by him. Can't complain too loudly about that. Just faster, you know. A little bit of a moment there. This is not the first time I've recorded a video for this track, but things keep happening where I lose them, or once I was dumb and ran out of hard drive space for what I was recording. One I recorded was just a terribly boring race. For as good as this track has been, the one was just brutal. I had another one I wish I would have recorded that was just really tight racing the whole time. Me and two other cars were battling for like 4th, 5th, 6th or something like that, or 3rd, 4th, 5th, and really tight. It was really good, and I ended up getting up to 3rd place, and this lapped car that had qualified 2nd and then crashed was behind us, and I'd suggested that he back off a little bit and let us race. And soon as things kind of cleared up, he decided to take me out, which is the first time it's happened. I haven't reported it yet. I need to sit on it a little more. I had a few people say that I should, but I want to have another look and make sure that his intentions were clear and that he was actually trying to take me out and it wasn't just like an unfortunate mistake. But anyway, I didn't record that one either, so here we are. You get to watch this one instead. We're running out of weeks, so whatever happens here is probably what you're going to see. Alright, 10 more laps. See if we can keep the pressure up a little bit. It's pretty quick. Right now, quicker than us, and we are being caught by the car behind a little bit. And then there's some gap back to 7th, so I'm kind of in a group of similarly skilled folks. Which is really kind of the great thing about iRacing is you tend to get good races because you tend to get in with people that are of a similar talent level to where you are. That makes it a lot of fun. Our last lap was actually better than we qualified, so that's something. Oh.
Right side. Clear.
I messed that up. Let's not make it worse. Oh, and then he messed that up. Oh, look at that. That was crazy. Just insane what just happened there. Oh, man. I gotta say, I feel a little bit bad not being punished for my mistake there. Alright, let's see if we can catch back up. Yeah, I just exited that corner a bit too early, trying to get a run. Now he's pulling away from me a little bit. Looks like we got a bit of a battle up there for like 2nd and 3rd. I'm really not gaining much. At this point I kind of have to hope he makes a mistake, and that I don't. I made a choice that maybe was the wrong choice. Most people say once you get your D license to stop participating in the rookie series. But I've really been enjoying the MX-5, and I've had some good races on here, and I do get punted fairly often. And maybe I should move to a D series rather than this rookie series, but I decided to kind of stick with it, at least for this season, while I kind of figure out what I want to do next. I'm kind of thinking USF 2000, maybe skip Barber, maybe stick with the Miata and do the, I think it's called the VRS series, the multi-class series. So I'm not 100% sure what I want to end up doing. But for now we're sticking with rookies and all of the adventures that come along with that. It does lead to some exciting things happening to us, though. I could probably break a little later into there. I'm not so sure that I really want to change how I'm driving mid-race. That might be what it takes to catch up and pass him, but it also might be what ruins our race and what throws me into the wall. I'm not sure how this is going to look on video, since I'm mostly just kind of following this guy around, but man, it feels intense when you're driving. Like just every corner you're trying to not screw up and to, you know, just pull out that extra 10th. It's very exciting. We're within a second now, 2 laps to go. Looks like we had a pass for the lead. Within half a second now. 1 more lap. I don't think we're going to do it. You know, we were right there the whole time. Just couldn't quite get it done, but I'm sure that didn't look like much from the replay for the video. But man, that was pretty intense.
All right, there's the checkered flag. Good job.
All
Very
right, well,
good
that's
job.
our race week from Okayama here. I had a good time. It was intense. Finished fifth, which kind of was our goal. Only 2 incident points, and both of those were pretty much me just trying to use every centimeter of track to get a run. I think myself and Angelo were on pretty even footing. Kirk got by us there for a second, but ended up not being able to hold it. So, fifth place will take it. Only 2 incident points today. Pretty happy with that. So, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, go ahead and hit like, maybe subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.